Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Malhama al Mahdi. So, an aspect of the great slaughter that you may not have considered is related to chemical warfare. And when I say chemical warfare, people automatically think World War I, and they think various incidents, over the years, in places like Syria and Iraq, etc., where accusations were leveled at various governments and organizations. But I would say it's far more pervasive. I would say look in your kitchen cabinets, underneath your sink. Many household cleaning products, go and look up every single ingredient that's in those products. Look at those ingredients in combination. It's very interesting that women tend to have significant numbers of particular kinds of cancers, and many in the holistic healing field have said that it is directly related to women doing a majority of household cleaning, kitchen cleaning, bathroom cleaning. Many women are involved in industrial cleaning of buildings, like hotels and various service industries, people who work in kitchens and at restaurants, etc. They basically are facing significantly higher cancer rates. These chemicals are incredibly toxic, and it is basically a form of warfare on our genetic integrity, our bodily integrity. And so I'm telling you, y'all keep on looking for the battlefield, and you have to realize your body is the front lines, 100%. Your household is the front lines. Y'all want to go and make Hijrah to some foreign country. Y'all want to go and make Hijrah to the countryside. And y'all won't even leave Dajjal. You won't even leave Dajjal out of your home. Dajjal means the liar. It's pseudo everything, fake everything. So cleaning products to our ancestors, there are many cleaning products that are clean and not harmful to our biological health, I should say. Like vinegar, water, lemon, etc. There are many things that our ancestors have utilized, and it does require some elbow grease in many cases. But cancer is no joke. And cancer is much more expensive than 5 minutes of scrubbing. Cancer is incredibly devastating. So are neurological disorders. Many neurological disorders are caused by the various chemicals in the household. Also, people who do lawn work, go and look in those sheds, look up the materials that people are putting on their lawns. Now, they think that they're getting rid of critters, or they think that they're getting rid of weeds. Matter of fact, a lot of the weeds that they're getting rid of are actually nutritional supplements, and they are healing substances, healing herbs. Sometimes weeds that grow in a yard, it's because the ecosystem is damaged, and that basically there is a brilliant mechanism placed within our world through creation, through the Creator's wisdom, to replenish, to remineralize the soil, to heal and remove toxicities. And so a lot of these plants are acting as pumps to pump out the toxicity, to transmutate it. The same way, I remember watching a really brilliant TED Talk with a mycologist, a mushroom expert, where he was talking about when the Exxon Valdez had the massive oil spill up in Alaska, and how they did experiments with, I think, industrial chemicals and various substances, and including a type of mycelium, some type of mushroom, to clean up. They took piles of rock and debris that was infused with the oil, and they used these substances, and not only did the mushrooms completely clean the pile, but then the mushrooms were technically edible. I mean, I wouldn't take that chance, but I'm just saying that Y'all are trusting systems. Like, seriously, this is insane. We are the people of iqra, and how many Muslims really know how to read the environment? How many Muslims actually are reading the ingredients list? Read the ingredients list, iqra. Y'all keep on thinking, you like, this is amazing that the Muslimin are obsessed with historicity and yet don't know how to do good history and are very trusting. You know, and you also, like, one of the other things that's troubling is that Muslims are very confused between, they think that rule following is being ethical. Being ethical is minimizing and eliminating harm toward oneself and toward others in thought, word, and deed. Guaranteed 100% this is the prophetic path. Y'all can doubt me all you want, but those who know, know. For real, this is very, we are in some serious times, and our actions have real ramifications and dire consequence. So go through your kitchen cabinet, and I challenge you to go and look up every single substance. Start reading the labels. Read what is under your kitchen cabinet. Read what is in your bathroom cabinet. Read what is in your garden shed. Go and do the research. If you need a chemistry dictionary to read something, then we're already outside of the realm of human health in almost all cases. This is very important to realize. We should be eating a whole foods diet, meaning eliminate as much processed food from our diet, because most things that are processed are not food. They are food-like substances that you can put into your mouth. They have a flavor. You can chew them, you can swallow them, and they will go through your digestive tract to some extent. But they don't, so many people are facing constipation issues right now. People have toxic livers. People have toxic cardiovascular tracts. Their respiration is deficient. They have skin problems. Why? Because the skin is an elimination organ. The skin is trying to eliminate toxins from inside the body. So is your breath. Many people have bad breath. They're toxic inside. We need to take holistic approaches to everything. The Muslimin, we need to be readers. And y'all are in fantasy land. If y'all are waiting for some situation, like you want a battle in the Middle East, are you serious? You want that? That's really what you want. The Malhama is the great slaughter. There are many ways to slaughter enemies. Who is our enemy? Satan is an avowed enemy to humankind. He will sabotage us. He will lay in wait, and he will whisper in the ears of humans. And those humans who have become compromised through repetitive, unhealthy, toxic thoughts, words, and actions, and they go through a heart-sealing process, and Allah allows this. Because Allah answers prayers. And whatever you do repetitively with sincerity, Allah will grant so much. And so these people are praying to be free of conscience. So Allah grants it. And then they have a freedom. And then they become sociopathic, psychopathic, malignant narcissists, etc. And then they get involved in businesses, and they have various networks, where they do various ritual work together to have dirt on one another, to basically to bond over dark doings. And then they do business. It's one thing you got to consider is that you might have this is total, this is comprehensive, this is full spectrum. And I'm telling you, if you want to make Hijrah, the first place to make Hijrah, go through your kitchen and bathroom cabinets and get rid of everything that is cancer-causing, that damages your neurological well-being, your cardiovascular, your respiratory well-being. Go through, because as you look these things up, go online and start looking these things up. Matter of fact, if you really want to have a powerful impact on yourself, block off some time, because it's going to take a while. And you're going to go through and you're going to write down every single weird chemical that you find, and then look it up and look up the damages that it does on biological entities. And many of these things, we have lots of evidence of what they do to creatures, to bugs, to rodents, to mice. Now remember, anything that's tested on mice and rabbits, why do they test them on those creatures? Because they have similar biological functions to humans. And also emotional, in anything that damages our bodies, damages our minds. Anything that damages your gut damages not just your cognition, your intelligence, but also your intuition, which is a very important part of our cognition. We read the world through intuition and intelligence. An intuitive reason is as we become more mature, our intuitive reason begins to develop and grow and come into fruition. So we need to be very careful. And I'm telling you, this great slaughter is in full effect, and it's been going on for at least 100 years. And y'all are looking for a specific sequence of events in a certain timeline. I'm looking at these things. I'm an expansive, my literalism is expanded, much expanded. And so I'm looking into these things and I understand that prophecy is full of truth. I also know that people have slipped things in. So we have to be critically aware of such realities. And we need to defend ourselves. One of the ways that we protect ourselves and our loved ones is by first reading the labels, and everything that is unhealthy or toxic to our bodies, to our to human bodies, to our pets, our to our household, to our little environment around our house and our apartment, household plants, etc. Anything that would be toxic or harmful, we need to replace it with that which is better and go as organic, pure, and ethical as possible. This is Surah Al-Kahf. Pure and ethical. Soft, we need to be soft. We need to be compassionate, merciful, loving with our bodies. This is, y'all think that you do 5 times a day prayer and fast Ramadan, and you think that is what makes you not a kafir. If you the way that you show appreciation to the Creator is by respecting his creation, and that means your very body. You need to be putting the purest, most organic, most natural, most ethical inputs in, and sharing the most pure, organic, healthy outputs with your words, with your actions. We need to cleanse our homes. So we make Hijrah first in the home. We do the same thing with our refrigerator and with our pantries. Go through and read through these things and look at if anything, as you're looking through the ingredients, look up the various harms that it does to the body, to the mind. We need to go and we need to detox and cleanse our bodies and our minds. Green smoothies that are as organic as possible. We need to better clean our fruits and vegetables of the waxes and the herbicides, fungicides, and pesticides. The word side in Latin means killer, okay? It relates to death, to killing. So an herbicide kills herbs. A pesticide kills pests. A fungicide kills fungus. So, and that sounds fine, right? Y'all are like, I don't want fungus, pets, and weeds in my house, whatever, or on my lawn, in my vicinity. Those sides, they do not just poison these creatures, they poison our bodies. We are a very sophisticated series of ecosystems. And we need to think ecosystemically. An ecosystemic model is the Islamic model. But people don't understand that because people have been mistaught by design. It's like ours is a holistic tradition. And anyway, I'll get it. There are all kinds of conspiracies and theories and whatnot that we have to consider. But y'all need to expand your literalism. Because right now people are stuck on minutiae, minute details in personal practice, and they're not seeing that this is a comprehensive, holistic, pure, and ethical way of living. And our ethic comes down to non-harming and minimizing harming completely, because we are to be protectors of all ecosystems, of all of Allah's creation. In our spiritual maturity, I promise you, we're caliphs of the earth, and the mature community of humans is the true spiritual caliphate. This isn't about power. This is about health. This is about wholeness. This is about well-being. This is about humanity. This is about our relationship with all of creation. We are deeply interconnected. So Brothers and sisters, I challenge you, go through this. You know, you can believe all you want to live in a cartoon fantasy land. Are you serious? That's what Dajjal wants. And y'all are waiting for Dajjal to pop out of the, from under the bed or from out of the closet. It's a little cartoon boogeyman. What does Dajjal mean? The liar. So look for lies, look for deception, look for delusion all around, and then question yourself. Am I deluding myself? Am I lying to myself in any way? That's Dajjal. We're trained to think wrong-headedly, to think wrong-heartedly. We are trained in various unhealthy ways to toxify our bodies and toxify our minds, to toxify our children, to toxify our households, to toxify our environment. What are you cleaning your car with? So you're riding to work in a poison, in a gas chamber. You clean your shower with unhealthy, toxic chemicals. You are literally walking into a gas chamber. Like literally. You are already dealing with chlorine, fluoride, etc. when you take your hot shower. If you ever felt lightheaded in the shower, it might not be because you just like a good hot shower. It might be because you're breathing in chlorine and fluoride and various toxic chemical substances that are not healthy for your lungs, for your skin, for your cellular structure, for your subatomic structure. So real Hijrah is to leave behind any unhealthy, toxic substance. This is total, this is comprehensive. So anyway, you are much loved and appreciated, and we need to wake up, people. Like really wake up, people. This is super serious. We need to avoid being slaughtered. Because right now we have people that are behaving as shepherds and treating us like sheep, like beasts, like cattle, like goyim. And these shepherds are wolves in sheep's clothing. What are wolves in a domesticated state? They are dogs. What is a dog? A dog is a pack animal that is a predatory creature that can be kind and nice in exchange for love, for affection, for food, for safety. So wolves in sheep's clothing, they're the dog tribe. And they destroy our women and our children. This is something we need to be very, very considerate right now of what's going on. So anyway, be safe, everybody. Till next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.